So Microsoft's E3 2019 press conference has been and gone, and I think it's safe to say the publisher was not holding back. We had a new console announced, we had a peek at 60 games, and there was so much slightly embarrassing cheering from overexcited fanboys that occasionally it was difficult for head of Xbox Phil Spencer to do his job.
We on Team Xbox live for this exact moment.
Mind you, for all the moments that made us go, ooh, this looks good, there were quite a few that made us go, what? 11 of them, in fact, so we thought it might be a good idea to round them up and bring you this. 11 times Microsoft's E3 2019 conference made us go, what?
Games and gamers together now have the sheer magnitude to be a significant unifying force for the world.
World premiere.
First up, there's a Blair Witch video game coming out. I'll be honest, when this trailer first started rolling, I really thought we were in for a sequel to Remedy's spooky write-em-up Alan Wake. And you know what? That would have been just fine with me. What we got instead, however, was something very different, and really very surprising. The camera pulled back on the big forest the protagonist is exploring when, all of a sudden, yep, there it is. The little stick figure I used to draw in the back of my notebooks at school because I liked creeping myself out. That, of course, is the symbol of the Blair Witch, as in the excellent low-budget horror movie The Blair Witch Project. That film, mind you, came out 20 years ago, so why now, and why this particular franchise? Frankly, I don't care, because I think it's a great idea and I can't wait to see more, but I'm not gonna lie, it confused the hell out of me at first.
Wait up, Bullet! Bullet!
Wake the up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Not nearly so much, mind you, as Keanu Reeves turning up in the latest trailer for Cyberpunk 2077 as Johnny Silverhand, and then actually turning up on stage at E3, because quite frankly, that went straight into my top 3 moments from any E3 ever. I mean, it's Keanu Reeves being adorable and slightly awkward, but generally very enthusiastic on stage, and then doing a weird lunge and saying Cyberpunk like he's introducing a wrestler.
Cyberpunk!
Honestly, it's the E3 moment to end all E3 moments. Can we just take a moment to revisit this, please?
Cyberpunk is set in a metropolis of the future, where body modification has become an obsession. You play as an outlaw, an enhanced mercenary working in the sleazy underbelly of the city. Yeah. Okay, but let me tell you, the feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future, is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
The next thing that made us go, wait, what? During Microsoft's E3 press conference isn't quite as big a moment as Keanu Reeves turning up and going, Cyberpunk!
Cyberpunk!
But then, what on earth could be? Hey Keanu, say Cyberpunk again.
Cyberpunk!
Thanks, mate. Anyway, the next moment that made us go, what? Was when a vision of me from the future turned up in order to introduce a video game.
Razors? I see you a donkey's age!
Big beard, had a bit to drink, overall quite friendly, but with a weird and slightly misplaced level of enthusiasm. That's Johnny Chiodini, alright. I should take a moment to point out that I was not aware of this beforehand, and am in no way affiliated with the development of Wasteland 3, and if anything, I'm thinking about suing for royalties.
So don't be shy, Colorado's waiting for you! First round's on me, first round's on you!
Please welcome Head of Xbox Game Studios, Matt Booty.
Our next, what moment from the Microsoft E3 2019 press conference was when Matt Booty came on stage, because Booty is a funny name, and it made us giggle.
Booty.
That's about all we've got to say on this one, so let's move on.
Booty.
I'm honored today to announce that joining Xbox Studios is Double Fine Productions.
We let out a pretty massive shout of what when it was revealed Double Fine has been acquired by Microsoft and will be part of its game studio lineup, because that is pretty huge news. Double Fine has put out some really great games in the past, including the criminally underplayed Stacking, one of my personal favourites, and now it'll be doing so as part of an absolutely massive corporate entity. It may not be as funny as, say, the surname Booty, but it absolutely still has a place on this list because we did not see this one coming, and it's pretty big.
Booty.
So big, in fact, it rung 2 shouts of what from us during the conference, although admittedly the second one wasn't so much what this is unexpected as what is Tim Schafer doing, because he took to the stage with his trademark method of being just a little bit weird with scripted banter, and also being quite charming and funny.
Whatever you need from Double Fine, we'll make for you. Halo stuff, Forza stuff, Excel stuff, whatever you want, we are there.
I particularly liked it when he introduced the Psychonauts 2 trailer and said, "Watch it if you dare," while sort of laughing to himself.
Take a look if you dare.
Honestly, in my opinion, the only thing he could have done to make it better would be to have done a little lunge and said the word cyberpunk weirdly.
Cyberpunk.
Did you call the police?
We have a warrant.
Annapurna Interactive furnished us with our next moment of audible confusion with the announcement trailer for 12 minutes. A tense Groundhog Day-like game that sees a man wrestling with a difficult and potentially deadly problem over and over and over again. Now, frankly, this game looks great, and I think it's set to do some really interesting things with the medium, but bloody hell, it made me feel profoundly uncomfortable very early on, and then that feeling just kept building as the trailer went on. I mean, half an hour ago we were watching a trailer for a Minecraft dungeon crawler, and now there's a man shrieking in the middle of a room while his partner lies, presumably dead, mere meters away. It was compelling, it was stylish, but it was also absolutely harrowing. Still, nothing helps you forget a recent trauma like the stage filling with smoke and flames and then the camera just plunging right down through the middle of it into a weird alien nest that also features a telly? We eventually came to understand this was a fun way to announce a new mode in Gears of War 5 that's all about raiding subterranean nests, but going through the stage to announce something is definitely a new one for me. Especially since, once the trailer was over, we realised they'd also stuffed 3 professional wrestlers under there. I mean, imagine what that rehearsal was like for them. Hello, great to be here. What time do you need me on stage? Under the stage. I'm sorry? Under the stage. We're putting you under the stage. Okay then. And Gears of War wasn't even done getting us to make noises of complete bewilderment either, because then this happened. I mean, good job recreating an iconic shot and everything, but I'm sorry, what? Terminator in Gears of War? That is remarkably, genuinely quite impressively stupid. It sounds harsh, but I don't understand for the life of me why this crossover is a thing, or why it needs to be one. And anyway, what does Skynet have against the Locust in the first place? Weird. That said, it wasn't the only crossover in Microsoft's E3 conference that confused the hell out of us, because LEGO is coming to Forza Horizon. Admittedly, this one was quite a delightful surprise rather than the mildly infuriating Terminator reveal, but a super faithful racing simulator suddenly letting you drive a car made out of plastic bricks was decidedly not what I was expecting when I sat down to watch this conference. If anything, it just goes to show, no matter how many E3s you have under your belt, it can still surprise and delight you.
Xbox is all about choice. We're investing in technology all throughout the game
And
stack.
finally, we ended up yelling, "What?" as Microsoft announced its next console, Project Scarlett. That's not what made us yell, though. Obviously, everybody was expecting that. But look at this man's beard. It's enormous. Where's his moustache gone? What year is it? Who am I? Frankly, I don't understand anything anymore. There's Lego in my cars, there's a Terminator in my Gears of War, the wrestlers have got under the floorboards again, and quite frankly, I'm still not over Keanu Reeves popping in to say hello.
Cyberpunk.
Microsoft, well done. That was a good conference, by which I mean certain aspects of it were really, really weird. Anyway, what did you make of it? Were there any strange moments we missed that especially tickled you? Let us know in the comments because, quite frankly, there's a lot to process here, and it's probably easier if we all try to support one another. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, there are plenty more from Eurogamer for you to watch, especially this week over E3, so do not miss those. You can like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to turn on notifications so you don't miss anything else from us. I'm going to leave you with a bit more Keanu Reeves now because, frankly, it's hilarious. And I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching, and have a lovely day. Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk is set in a metropolis of the future, where body modification has become an obsession. You play as an outlaw, an enhanced mercenary working in the sleazy underbelly of the city. Yeah.